We've come to our first game week Monday of the year. You know what that means? You can hear from Jaxson Dart and Luke Altmyer right here on the Locked On Ole Miss Podcast Extra Edition.
You are Locked On Ole Miss, your daily podcast on the Ole Miss Rebels, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
All right, welcome. This is the Locked On Ole Miss Podcast Extra Edition, Monday press conference version. Lane Kiffin, Jaxson Dart, and Luke Altmyer met with the media, and they talked all about where the competition sits. There's a lot of really non-answers to questions and people asking just-in-case questions. We'll see how it actually goes. I do think that one of the players looked more comfortable in front of the camera, if we're going to overreact about it, than the other one. I'm not going to call him out in particular, but you'll be able to see the press conference in just a second. Before we get to them, though, I want to let you know about this. Are you one of those people who think it's okay to drive stoned? What's the worst that can happen? You end up driving the speed limit? It's no big deal, right? Wrong. The truth is your reaction times slow way down when you're high. You not only put yourself in danger, but everyone else around you. Talk about a buzzkill. Stop kidding yourself. It's not okay to drive high. If you've been using marijuana in any form, do not get behind the wheel. If you feel different, you drive different. Drive high and get a DUI. All right, thanks for making the Locked On Ole Miss Podcast your first listen every day. We are free and available wherever you get your podcast, including YouTube. Do us a favor, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, hit the bell for notifications when we release a new video, which happens quite frequently. And, of course, upvote the video itself. Now, Lane Kiffin, Jaxson Dart, and Luke Altmyer met with the media. Let's hear from them. Anyway, till then, after this is over, we're going to cut out of here. But after those three, man, have a good one, guys.
You know, we're into game week. Obviously, as you guys know, one day at a time, and so, you know, we walked through today. A lot of times Monday are shorter practices, but, you know, we've grinded them pretty hard and wanted to have 2 physical days off in a row after the mock game to make sure that we're getting our legs back before we go, you know, our normal Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday routine. You know, I would say in the mock game, you know, in general, I don't think we played great. I don't think that, you know, as much as we try to create a game day atmosphere and routine and get players to play really hard, sometimes this happens without a crowd. You know, so I did not think we played great in all 3 phases by any means. You know, actually, the other team played harder. And, you know, so we showed them that today. That's why you got to show up every game, no matter who you're playing. Because, you know, that was our service team, and the game was a lot closer than it should have been. And I'll beat you to your first question. So we still have not made a quarterback decision. I thought they both played okay. I would have thought, again, we would have performed better in that situation against, you know, the other team. And so we'll keep plugging away. I do not know when I'll have that answer. We haven't even discussed the timeline as coaches because it has not emerged at all.
Really just excited. You know, I've seen a lot of things just on TV, and coming from the West Coast, I've never been able to experience an SEC game or an SEC atmosphere. And you hear everybody say all the time that, you know, everything's bigger and better for the SEC. So I'm really just excited to get out there and compete with the guys.
Yeah, it's been well. It's a really fun time of the year, being around all our teammates for so many hours, and you know, a lot of growth has occurred between you know, just within myself and within the team. It's relentless, but I'm really excited. You know, it's game week, and just really excited for what's ahead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you reflect on things, like you said, as you go into 3rd year, and the first year being strange with COVID for everybody. We couldn't really recruit town was kind of shut down, and win the Outback Bowl, and last year to win all the home games and success and go to the Sugar Bowl was really cool. So now it's a new year. I kind of, as I thought about that, I kind of thought, maybe if you look at my background, where I've been, in different places, that, this statement may surprise you. It probably would have surprised me if I would have said it a long time ago, but, I look at it as you go around town, there's so much excitement about the program, season ticket sales, everything, but I feel like I needed Oxford and Ole Miss a lot more than it needed me. And so I enjoy it here. It's been awesome, and it's been really cool. Now we got to take off from last year and rebuild like we have, and now go perform on game days and keep our home winning streak alive. I mean, I don't know the stats, but it's got to be one of the longer ones around.
I definitely feel like there's been a lot of growth, especially coming from, the spring and just having extra time in the offense and being able to just improve on the little things and continue to improve on those. I think my biggest thing has just been able to just get a better understanding of the offense and, get a better rhythm with all the guys.
Yeah, we're just constantly growing. We have a lot of fun together. We're always bouncing ideas off each other. He's one of the smartest, offensive minds I've ever been around, and really thankful to have him in my corner. Obviously, his relationship with Coach Kiffin is obviously comforting for me, in the whole offense as well.
I would certainly think we'd go with one or the other, but I don't know that for sure. Because, again, we don't really do things that are set in stone no matter what. We're always looking at whatever's the best for the team.
It's really just kind of just been time, being able to have more time with Coach Weiss and being able to just go through the offense and learn like the different schematics and really just break it down. I think decision making for me, I was a little hesitant at times when I first got here, and now it's more just me being able to be more confident each and every play to make the right decision and let things play out that way.
I just think maybe that statement might not surprise people. Just when I thought of it the other day, I don't know that I would have said that in the beginning, just from living in the different cities I've lived in, and and as you guys know here with Landry moving here and Juice and everything, and just how people are here, it's been really awesome for me, and it's been part of a lot of changes that have taken place personally. I think it just didn't happen in these 2 years by chance. I think a lot of it had to do with coming here.
Every coach kind of just has their different approach to how they, handle, these quarterback battles and stuff like that. So really my mindset going forward is just trying to prepare myself like I am going to be the starter, and now Luke's doing the same thing. And, at the end of the day, we just want to win. So we're going to do everything in our power to do that.
Yeah, it's very competitive, as I've told people. We're both doing really good things. I feel like, I'm obviously focused on myself, and he's focused on, himself as well. But it's really cool to see us both do well. I think we're doing good things, and, when we're both doing well, our offense is really rolling. And, I think we have a really good chance to be special. But, the complexity of the competition is pretty relentless. But, I've learned to navigate a path through it just from the support of the people I love most, and, through God himself. He's given me everything, and I'm really thankful for that.
Yeah, that's difficult because you got to watch film from other teams, and that's always a problem in the opener when it's a staff from somewhere else, because you're watching the film for scheme, but then you get lost in the players, and then you're like, you're not even playing these players. It's some other school. So that's always challenging. I think, I remind our coaches, in games like this, it's more about making sure we perform really well, do things we're really good at. So regardless of what they do, because we don't know exactly what they will do, our guys know what to do and aren't surprised.
It's definitely just, getting stronger. I think that's how it works anytime that, in a friendship or just a relationship, the more time you have with someone that, your relationship gets stronger. So I look forward to continuing that.
Yeah, this is a very unique year, a very unique team and season. So many impact players will be guys from other schools and even freshmen coming in, I feel like. So it'll be very exciting to see those guys do their thing, and the guys who have been here as well, who have impacted this team in a great way will do amazing things for us as well. But it's obviously a challenge to kind of, mold that team together and grow together. But, I think Jared Ivey spoke on it. Everybody here just wants to win. And, that comes from Coach Kiffin and, just the team itself. It's a winning culture here, and very thankful for it.